Hi, my name is Bailey Rawson, and this is my personal leadership philosophy. My definition of leadership is the ability to influence others to follow your directions and values. And I developed this definition through watching people who I see as great leaders and the reasons why they accomplish so many things. And these people include my brother-in-law Matt, who I did my great leader presentation on, officers in my sorority, and of course my parents. They are all powerful and authoritative in their own ways that fit with their type of leadership. And a time when I realized that I developed my definition of leadership was when I was interviewing Matt for the Great Leader presentation. Honestly, I never really took the time to think about it until then. I remember when he gave me his definition, I was like, well, what would my definition of leadership be? And it really got me like thinking. And so that's how I came up with it, with watching people who I see as leaders and why they are such great leaders. A value and strength that I value in my own leadership is creativity. I see creativity as being original with ideas and carrying them out in creative ways. I see this strength in my leadership by being different and taking creative approaches by being a leader. I think work and volunteering should be enjoyable, and you shouldn't want to leave and go home with being there for only 5 minutes. And you can make work and volunteering enjoyable and creative by maybe adding awards for accomplishing things and tasks, or even by just telling jokes to someone or pumping someone up with their day. Another value and strength that I value is community. A community to me are the people who you work with and people that work together towards certain goals and desires. To me, your community are like your teammates, and they are going to help you accomplish your goals. When being a leader, nothing feels better than working as a team to me. I did baton and did sports, and I always felt so accomplished when working as a team because we both all worked together for a certain goal and ended up winning and stuff. The most important value and strength to me is love. Love is a passionate feeling towards someone or something, and I believe love is what holds your community together. When being a leader, I try to be caring and supportive to my community or teammates or fellow work employees, and I don't try to push them and be negative to them in any way. I believe or love is greater than hate, and you shouldn't want to try to push someone down that you're working with because that's going to make them not enjoy work, and it's just going to cause more problems than needs to happen. Now, an interpersonal skill that is important to me as a leader and that I am working on while being a part of this class is active listening. When I volunteer, I try to listen to others and pay close attention so that I don't forget anything that they are saying to me. I also will sometimes recite back to them what they have said to me so that I know I remembered it correctly. I think active listening is an important interpersonal skill to have as a leader because your people need to know that you are listening to them and you're not going to just ignore them or blow off what they said to you in the next like 20 seconds after they were talking to you. And they need to know that you'll remember what they said to you. Another interpersonal skill that is important to me as a leader is self-confidence. Because if I, as a leader, am not confident in myself, then I don't expect my employees or community to be confident in me either. Throughout this class, I've focused on being more confident in myself and others. I can already see myself not second guessing myself as much as I used to, and being confident in others and trusting them more than I used to. And the last interpersonal skill that is important to me as a leader is handling stress, because you aren't able to handle stress as a leader, then it's going to be really hard for you to deal with anything else that comes your way as a leader. Leaders need to stay calm and handle their stress, and they can do that by like meditation or just relaxing. And while being a part of this class, I've handled my stress by taking deep breaths and also not overdoing anything and not spreading myself too thin. I can already see changes in my mental health and not being so stressed. I also have a very detailed planner now this summer so that I can handle my stress better than I did during the school year. And in the future, I hope to become a leader in more things that I do. And I would like to get more involved in my sorority and at UNL with different clubs and activities and become more like the leaders that I look up to. And in the future, I hope to become an event planner and be at the top. I always have wanted to be at the top of whatever I've done, so that's my goal. And now I know that it's going to take time to get up to the top. I'm not going to just, once I graduate and become an event planner, I'm not just going to automatically be up there, and I need to work towards that. And I'd also like to be the one that comes up with the new ideas in the event planning world and that people look up to. I want to be the leader that everyone is wanting to follow or be behind. But no matter what, I just want to be great and a successful leader. Thank you.